Well, when I was in Devon, I bought a couple of magazines or books, rather. But sort of me and my dad had kind of visited this kind of this single carriage coach type thing, train thing. But it wasn't actually in use. But it was like half a train type thing, and you could go in and you could get something to eat. You could get a roll, you could get a cup of tea, or that type of thing, or a cookie or whatever. And at the end, they would have books like this on the shelf. And obviously, I've liked fire engines and fire trucks and trains and things for because I was actually wanting to be, believe it or not, a train driver years ago. Um, but I think like everybody when they're growing up, they kind of go through wee stages. They go for I want to be a train driver, paint and decorator, this and that, the next thing. So anyway, so I'll give you a wee quick flick through uh, the Fire Engines from Around the World book. I actually really quite adore this book. It's quite a smart book, and the reason why I'm saying that I adore it is because you see a mixture of fire trucks that you would you wouldn't normally see, but it's kind of like a showcase of them from all over the world. I'll keep going on and on. I'll let I'll let the pictures speak from them for themselves. So that's quite a. I always liked seeing them the type of fire engines when I was younger. Um, I liked the ones with ladder on the top. They were really quite smart. Yep, and it just takes you through almost like well, it technically is like an evolution. Just showcasing you all the Albions and all that kind of stuff. Um, yeah, they're quite impressive machines. And the reason why, the other reason I liked fire engines and fire trucks was because when I was about 5 or 6 years old, I absolutely adored the idea of them coming out of the station, and obviously when they were on a call or something, kind of liked the idea of them coming out of the fire station, and then heading towards the fire, because obviously all the traffic would have stopped to let the fire engine out, if you know what I mean. So it's quite good. But the obviously you'll see within, I don't know if they'll show you like the British fire engines, but I know that mostly they're all kind of American, kind of New York type thing. Um, Definitely they're really quite impressive stuff. See, these are the ones I know if they're round about here kind of idea. These would be these would technically be the ones you would see around about kind of North Lanarkshire or Stirling or Glasgow or anything like that. But obviously, like see these ones. Maybe sometimes like but that would be like staying at the airport or anything like that. But aye, so some down London. Some look, you can tell right away. Some of them are just English kind of fire engines, and some are British, some are American. All depends really how you look at it. And obviously that would be a kind of American. Aye. Um, Obviously if I had to take my time reading this, I would be here for a good 10, more than 10 minutes. Obviously, 10 minutes is just a case of looking at the pictures. But if I had to like properly take my time, I would take 2 or 3 hours. There's probably take 2 or 3 hours, but there's absolutely no rush to read this type of book. But it just gives you a wee insight, and that was fire engines from around the world. It was a great wee buy.